Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring even higher, but I flew too high.
Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I could hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Do 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 do. Great song. A classic by Kansas, Carry On My Wayward Son.
One of the best.
Amazing song. And you know, a little something funny about that song, Wendy. This song was a last-minute addition to the Left Overture album. In other words, 2 days before this album was produced, they came up with this song, and they right when they heard it, they were like, this is going to be a hit. So they put it on the album, and it turned out to be their most popular
That's so
song.
cool that it's last minute, because the cool thing about last minute is sometimes it's not good to have a plan. Go with your gut, go last minute,
Yes.
Some of the best things happen.
Big time, big time. And that song, that song exploded. It's, you know, and it's sometimes it's those things too, is you can be working and working and working, and you feel like you're getting nowhere.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden that big break comes. You never know.
Don't give up.
Like, I'm still waiting for it on this show. When that
It's
big
coming.
break comes
I feel it.
for us
I
on
feel
this
it.
show.
Stay positive, stay strong,
That's
believe.
it.
Say your
That's
affirmations.
it.
It's
You know
going to
what?
happen.
The
It's
good
not
news
if,
is
it's
it's
when.
happy hour. We'd be drinking anyway.
Right.
What's the difference?
Exactly.
All right, Wendy, we have a Bloody Mary here today, a new one. What is this one today?
This is a jalapeno popper, I believe.
Yes.
And bacon, peppers, olive, and lime. This is a special Bloody Mary.
Yes, it is. Oh, and the popper, too, has cream cheese.
Ooh.
It is a cream cheese
That's going to be nice
popper.
and gooey.
So that's going to be
Yum.
fun with this Bloody Mary. But you are right. This is a special Bloody Mary. This one, it occurred to me that we've been doing all these shows, and most of the time, we basically use a mix.
Right.
So tonight, we decided to put together our secret special recipe. And we put it together, and we're going to show everyone our special recipe. And then we have a secret ingredient that we are going to wait till the end of the show. We are not going to show that special ingredient till the very end of the show. But we are going to put together this little, so get your paper and pencil out so you can write down the ingredients. I'm telling you, this is going to be the best Bloody Mary and hottest Bloody Mary you ever tasted. So check out this video, and we'll be right back. I can't believe that we haven't actually made our own special Bloody Mary mix for you, but we're going to do it right now. It's real simple. We're going to start, it only needs a few ingredients, plus we have a secret ingredient that we will tell you about what that is at the end of the show. So first we're going to start with 10 ounces of tomato juice. So we're going to pour this into a blender. 10 ounces of tomato juice. And this is 100% tomato juice. There's all different kinds. You can use V8 if you want to, but we just like to use the regular pure tomato juice. And the last can of that going right in. And this is going to make 2 glasses of the Bloody Mary mix, which you will see on the show. Okay, after we get that, now we want to add the vodka. Now you can do regular vodka or jalapeno infused vodka, or there's a lot of other infused vodkas. We like to use Tito's. It's a potato base, just a regular vodka. We're going to add actually 3 ounces of that to our mixture. Put that right in there. Okay, now we are going to go with celery salt. We are going to do just 2 little dashes of celery salt into the Bloody Mary mix. And then we're going to grind some pepper in, some black pepper, and just grind that right in there too. That's going to really give it a nice little peppery kick there. All right, and then we're going to do some horseradish. But of course, for the horseradish, I'll need a spoon. So let me grab one. All right, there we go. Now, we are going to put in about a half a tablespoon of horseradish. This is really going to kick it up. You probably don't need this much, but Wendy and I really like our bloodies spicy and hot. So we're going to put the horseradish in. Then we're going to grab some Worcestershire sauce. Try saying that 3 times quick. Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce. Anyway, we're going to shake that up, and we are going to put in not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, 7, about 8 nice squirts of that. And then we're going to finish off with whatever your favorite hot sauce is. We like Frank's Red Hot Original, so we're going to put about 4 squirts of that in here. And this is really going to add a nice kick to it. So we'll go, okay, that doesn't seem to come out real good. Here we go. All right, so we're going to add, there we go, a couple little squirts of that. About 4 should do it. All right, and then we're going to add the secret ingredient. So I'm going to put that in right now, and we're not going to tell you what it is until the end of the show. Okay, now, secret ingredients in there. Now we're just going to put the lid on here. We're going to throw this on the blender and give it a nice blend. Mix that all around. You hear that crackling in there? That's the special secret ingredient crackling around in there. And we're going to blend that. And then what we want to do is, once this is all blended and ready to go, I'm going to put it into a pitcher. We're going to pour it in the pitcher, and we're going to put it in the refrigerator and get it chilled before the show tonight. So we're just going to make sure that's all really well blended up. Get everything mixed in, and this is going to be one spicy Bloody Mary mix. Okay, that should do it. Okay, after that's all blended up, we are going to now pour this into our pitcher. And we are going to take that pitcher, put it right in the refrigerator, and it will be all ready for the show, for Wendy and Gary's show tonight, all ready to go. So what'd you think of that?
That was great. I hope you guys get a lot out of that.
Should I just show them the secret ingredient now?
Not yet. No.
Wait
not
till
yet.
the end, right?
No.
Let's wait till the end, because that secret ingredient changes the
And you
whole
can
flavor.
use a dot more vodka if you wish. That was probably on the conservative side. I always say I can't taste it. I know you're not supposed to, but I
Right.
just,
It was
I think
a little
you can
bit,
use
little
a
bit,
little.
but this is so
so good. I love your rim. This
Thank
is a
you.
great spicy rim.
Thank you very much. It's Old Bay and salt.
So
Old
good.
Bay and salt, and it just adds to the kick to it. And you know, there's something unfortunately, we couldn't do the show for Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
And that was a fun, but I hope everyone went out and got tacos or whatever. We did.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. We had a nice little
Yep.
outing. But I wanted
Good
to just
drinks.
briefly talk. There is something called a Bloody Maria that you drink. And all you have to do there is, instead of vodka, you use tequila.
Ooh.
Put tequila in your Bloody Mary. So next Cinco de Mayo.
That sounds so good. Tequila
It
is
is.
a whole different effect.
Mhm.
Completely different than vodka.
It is big time. So next time Cinco de Mayo comes around, all you have to do is use tequila instead of vodka, and I think you'll enjoy that. Wendy, do you have a movie for us today that everyone
do.
can watch tonight and enjoy?
The Dead Zone.
Okay, The Dead Zone, starring Christopher Walken and Brooke Adams and Martin Sheen. A man awakens from a coma to discover he has psychic ability. This is one of those movies you never would have thought of to watch. All of a sudden, maybe it's late night TV and you're putting it on, and this comes on, and guess what? It is a very good movie, and it is based on a 1970 novel by Stephen King. It was the first book of his to reach the #1 on the bestseller list.
Wow.
The movie has a lot of twists and turns, and it is just a fantastic movie, and it was a milestone for King, who said it was one of the most successful ever. The book was 428 pages. And that was our second night that we've mentioned Stephen King.
Yes.
But because he is an amazing author, and a lot of his books have been turned into great movies.
He's incredible.
And did you know that maybe the first 10 years of his career, when a lot of his books, Stephen King has said he was an alcoholic.
Oh, wow.
And so a lot of his books, he was actually under the influence of alcohol. He was drunk, and he wrote.
So
some
you
of
really
his
don't
best
realize
ideas.
what people are going through.
Mm-mm.
You know, they're these big wigs, and they have a lot of stuff, and it's survival, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it is. It
So
is. You're right. This is so good, this bloody.
so good.
I'm really
I just
enjoying
want to down the whole thing, really.
I'm so excited to tell everyone.
Oops. Oops.
Uh-oh. All right. So let's do a positive thought, Wendy. I know you've come up with a good one that our audience will enjoy and take that advice. What is that?
Thank you. A role model. Do you have a role model? Whether it was when you were young, a teacher, a parent, a grandparent, a friend, you know, a friend's older brother or sister, someone that you looked up to. Really think about it, especially during this time. What would the role model help you with during this time if you are struggling in any area? reach out to that role model if they're still alive and really think, what would they do? And if you haven't been in touch, just get in touch. It would be just a good feeling. I think role models are key. Everybody usually has some, even your own brother or sister could be a role model.
Exactly. And this is a good time if you're going through something, reach out to your role model and ask what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, how they're adapting to this. You know, Wendy, I had a role model.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yes, I did. I had a role model who was my grandfather. And you know that man...
Badabada?
No, it was Papa.
Okay.
But you know what? It's funny because Badabada and I... we didn't have the attachment that Pop-Up and I did, but later on in life, Badabada and I, before he passed away...
He fished, right?
Pop-Up, he fished, but he was probably the nicest man I've ever met. He never yelled. You know how grandkids can run around and get in trouble? He never yelled, never did anything like that. He was the kindest, most gentlest man I've ever met, and he was just someone special. I tried to model my life after someone like that.
You are very kind.
But then to mention my other grandfather at the same time, him and I were always at odds, but yet near the end of his life, the last few years, him and I bonded and I got to know him better. And it was we ended up having a very close relationship too. So I was very fortunate.
That's nice. And even though they were different, it's nice because it's nice to be like that you want to be like someone, but then it's nice to gain from the one that's different and learn from them as well.
Big time. And I think you probably knew that my grandfather was my role model. Oh no, you didn't really know that about me.
Yeah, I don't have a good memory.
That's what happy hours are about. It's about learning something about yourself.
No, I probably knew it one time, but that was years ago. I forgot.
So who about you? Do you have a role model? I'd be curious because I don't think I know. I mean, I could probably guess, but...
I had a few role models growing up.
It's a tough one, huh?
It is. It is.
All right.
And usually it's family.
Okay.
And I think you have role models actually during different periods of life too.
Yeah, you do.
You know, whether it's a teacher, a coach. Mm-hmm.
And I know there's some people that you've looked up to throughout your life. And that's cool.
I don't want to make anyone else feel bad.
Oh, no, you
like
wouldn't.
If I mention a few and then not others, I feel bad. I don't want to leave anyone out.
All right. Well, you know what? When the camera's off, we'll talk. And you can tell me about your role models.
Okay.
Too. All right. So now it's the time for that secret ingredient. But then you know what? You had this great idea. You said, because tomorrow is actually Friday.
The real happy hour.
You said for that secret ingredient, which I have right under here, let's have someone guess what that secret ingredient is. And then maybe if that person is local and they're the first person to guess, maybe we could drop them off a Bloody Mary. It
can't be the Lancaster Harrisburg piece.
No, but with them, if you're far away and you do win, at some point we'll treat you to a Bloody Mary.
But we will. We'll do it. We'll send it tomorrow.
But if it's someone local that wins, we'll go and deliver them a Bloody Mary in person and film that. So guess what? You're going to have to wait just a little bit longer to find out what that secret ingredient is for tomorrow's show. So tune in because tomorrow's Friday.
So do you want them to guess tonight? Facebook?
On Facebook, or go on YouTube and guess what the one ingredient that I did not show in the video today that is missing.
So it's the first one to guess.
One more notch. Yeah. Right? And trust me, it makes a big difference.
All right.
And
fine.
I'm so excited
it's
to
a
see
game.
if anyone gets it. Yes.
My mom would call Gary Game Room Gary because he always had a game for everything.
Yeah, I did.
Which makes it fun.
Heck yeah.
Who doesn't want to have fun?
Everybody. Gotta have fun. Yeah. That's why we have these happy hours.
Yeah.
All right. So to leave everyone with a positive thought is 2 things prevent us from happiness. Living in the past and observing others. Live your own life. Don't worry about what others are doing. Right. Don't worry about what the neighbors are doing. Don't worry about...
It's not your story to tell.
No, just worry about yourself.
Yeah.
And don't even worry about yourself. Just enjoy life. Have fun.
True.
That's the whole key to happiness as far as I'm concerned. All right, so tomorrow, you're going to guess tonight what that Bloody Mary. First one to get it, we'll be in touch. We'll mention you on the show tomorrow.
Yes.
And then we will treat you to a Bloody Mary. One of ours, maybe my special recipe one.
Oh,
I think I'll do that for that.
This is a good one.
All right. So tomorrow, we'll see you Friday. It's the Real Happy Hour. I hope you're having a great week. I know we are. And enjoyed the great weather today. And we will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow, everyone.